Now, indie filmmaking legend Stan Harrington.
For someone just starting out doing their first film, what would you advise them?
That's a tough question because there's so many things, but I think, I think I'm not really the person to give advice. I always share opinions. I think you have to be really successful to be able to put yourself above someone in order to give them advice. So I will share an opinion. I think the most important thing for me was to do the best possible work you can in terms of the content. The content is the king.
Were there lessons that you took from previous features that you're putting into this one?
Yeah, I think there's always lessons. There's like, I thought I learned a million lessons on the first film, and then you do your second film, and then you make some of the same mistakes, but then you find out that there's a million more lessons, and it's constantly that whole thing, And some of the lessons aren't really, some of the lessons are things that you have no control over too, because a lot depends on how you see your film, where you want it to go. If you want to sell your film, there's some things that you can learn, but what can you do about them? Because other people are in control of what happens to the destiny of your film. So for me, it's always been a journey of, instead of worrying about the destiny, do the best possible work you can, and then it will find its place. Because I was listening to I'm a speaker sometimes on the circuits for the self-employment in the arts conferences, Women in Film, NAB, and quite often you hear other speakers too. And there was one guy that was a keynote speaker at one of these talks that I gave that said something that was very profound, and it struck a chord with me, and it stuck with me. And he said that sometimes you just haven't found your audience.
Well, I can't wait to see Perception.
Me too.